Okay, so I started off this video because I saw some guy made a video about video games and millennial writing. And I've been thinking lately, I've been very disillusioned with a lot of the things going on in general. Everywhere I look, I find that there is something to be disappointed in all walks of life. I see these Andrew Tate, first of all, right? Andrew Tate people, whatever you call those individuals that subscribe to his beliefs and believe in whatever he's spewing. The problem with Andrew Tate, I think, is that he gives good advice sometimes. Let's say he has, in my opinion, a 1 in 10 hit rate, where every other thing he says is, oh, you need to, punch your woman in the face to get...
Slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex.
Or to, oh, geez, my hair is standing up. I look like that guy, that little kid from that one TV show. I will put in a little picture of him right there. But Alfalfa is what his name is. Anyway, oh, you have to... I can't even do his accent. I can't do a good impression. You have to punch your woman in the face or whatever to make her submissive, whatever is stupid. But, he'll give one thing of good advice for every 10, stupid, idiot, beat your woman up type things. And the problem with that is he gets, widely... A lot of people listen to him, and a lot of people want to be like him, and that's not really okay. He's a possible trafficker of humans, so don't be like him. But a lot of people find themselves wanting to be like him, and it's not okay. I don't think it's okay to be like him, but it's okay to have idols and to look up to people. Some people, some philosophers, whatever you call them, be like, oh, you shouldn't have idols. You need to be yourself, be your own idol. I don't think that's true. You need to have role models. You need to have mentors. You need to have whatever. But, Andrew Tate is just not, you're not going to be Andrew Tate. You can try. As hard as you can. You're not going to have, 10 Bugattis. You're not going to have whatever he has. And I see all these men and women sometimes, not as often as men, but a lot of men that think somehow they're going to become, the next Andrew Tate, trying to emulate his natural whatever he has. And he's, a very intelligent man, obviously. If he wasn't intelligent, he wouldn't be in the position, even if he's in prison, he wouldn't have this insane following. There wouldn't be people protesting in Greece over him. He's an intelligent man. But, I see all these people that, have these testosterone fueled mindsets of just, oh, we need to just stop feeling emotion. Cut all that out. Don't do any of that. I think that's stupid. There's a reason humans have emotions, It pains me to see so many of these people wasting their time trying to emulate him. They're gonna look back in 3 to 5 years and my dog is still trying to put in her, 10 cents. Give me one moment here. Oh, yeah. So, he's pumping these, mostly boys, kids my age or younger, with these negative thoughts and these, oh, you need to stop feeling this, stop doing that. that is a very unhealthy thing to be imprinting onto developing.
I'm pausing it right here to tell you that it for some reason it didn't record the rest of my thought, but I basically just said children. I said it was a bad thing to be imprinting in a children's brain. Yeah, and the mic quality's different. What's up, bitch, huh? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing.
And yeah, they're gonna look back in 3 to 5 years, and they're gonna think, wow, how lame, how lame that was. And they're gonna realize that they weren't sigma males. They were just being assholes to the people around them, burning bridges. I was in that rut for a few months, like last year. It was like before Tate, I think, before his rise. So it's just, all that, Fight Club, American Psycho, that kind of. American Psycho didn't really affect me because I picked up on the satire. I realized, how corny it was, but, some of the other, pieces of art, literature kind of got to me. But I look back even now, a year ago, and I'm like, damn, the hell was I doing? I can't imagine the embarrassment I'm gonna feel, a year from now. But that's not really the point of this video. I didn't really intend on just making a hit piece on Andrew Tate, because he's not the only problem, and there's plenty of other things going. I just pulled out my own hair. I think my hair's falling out. I think I'm really, my health is deteriorating. Andrew Tate is definitely far from the only problem. And he's a big problem, but he might end up rotting in jail, so he's not that bad. But there's a lot of just, I don't want to say weakness, but a lot of wiggle room that people are given just in general. That kind of, makes me angry.
Another pause here in my recording because, again, my production value is the wired headphones that I keep in my book bag as a backup and my iPhone. So it stopped recording for some reason. But anyway, we're going back on track, baby. You want to make fun of my production value? Buy me new shit. I know I'm fighting no one right now. I'm sitting in my room. Okay, this bit's going on for too fucking long.
As I was saying, I also think, there's a demographic of men, usually millennial men, soy boys, as they're called. The type, they make that stupid face. They really just degenerates. They're concerned about Rick and Morty. And then most of these things I lampoon and I make fun of. I was once, I loved Rick and Morty when I was in 6th grade. I thought it was the smartest, piece of art I've ever consumed. And then I, came to realize it's not really that. It's just pretentious. It was good, for the first 2 or 3 seasons, and then it just became, a pretentious waste of time cartoon. And that's one thing I grew out of. Another thing I grew out of that, all these millennial men and women seem to, really, really indulge in and really enjoy are Funko Pops. I'll put some nice B-roll of my Funko Pop collection. That's another thing, I loved Funko Pops. I thought it was the coolest thing ever, the best way to spend my money. When I was 12. And now I look at it on my stupid shelf, I think, my God, I wasted so much money. I could have put that money into something else. And no, I just wasted it. And I can't even, you know, bear to throw any of these out or, you know, put these up in storage or something because they were so expensive that I just would feel awful, you know, just putting this money away, basically. I would think I'll eventually just sell them. But, you know, it's that type of weak-minded people, and that language that they speak in, which is, again, brought up in that video about the millennial writing. That's this bastardized, childlike version of the English language that seems to be permeating into modern society and popular culture. And another thing is the reference. I get that reference. I understand that reference. Oh, that's a reference to something I like. Oh, this one thing I like referenced another thing I like. Oh, you know, it's that sort of nostalgia, that overabundance of nostalgia that people seem to really be hanging on to. Sort of pisses me off. Because I don't think that's creative. Oh, you can see my humidifier for my weak lungs. I didn't realize that was in the shot. I think I've been accidentally moving around, so the video's gonna look really stupid if I ever finish editing it. But, you know, it's just this returning. It's this consistent returning to things, you know, popular culture and references, you know. You can only see so many Doctor Who references until, you know, the neuron activation kind of wears down. You can only see, top 10 pop culture references and movie references in other movies. And that, you know, sort of thing before it really starts to, you know, wear you down. And I think, you know, that's what happened to me, at least, because I'm really getting fed up. There's nothing I can do. What am I gonna do? I really don't like that guy. I really don't like these people. The society. I don't like the way. Oh yeah, I sound like a joker. Society. No, but I don't like. You know, I can. All the best I can do is just look around and be like, damn, this is really, you know, fucked up. And that's about it. I have no power as an individual. What am I gonna do? Just make fun of people? Just be a troll, an internet troll for my whole life? I can't do anything. And it's that sort of realization that I've come to, that I have no real power. And I know some people are gonna be like, oh, you only don't have power if you tell yourself you don't have power. I think people need to start thinking realistically in that sense. I think people need to, you know, have backup plans. This is my first video. I sound like an asshole already. But yeah, great, awesome. I sound like a Sam Hyde clone. Or I probably should, you know, bleep that guy's name out. I don't want to get, you know, blacklisted by Adult Swim. But, you know, it's that sort of just daunting realization that people that I have, you know, I'm so professional. I have no way of doing anything about what I'm seeing. You know, this degeneration of the mind. So widely accepted. So yeah. Yeah, that's my first video. And give me suggestions. And give me more points to talk about. I'll see you later.